surface of the snow.
Excellent. Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
All right.
Thank you, Boris. Boris doesn't want to leave.
I know, just like your
This
dad
is
at
called
home.
show jack.
Exactly. There we go. Now,
all right.
we got to come up front now. It's kind of, that was a good predator. Now, look at one of the prey items.
Yes. we go from one end of the food chain to
the other, and look at how beautiful this is. Ah, there we go.
This is an elk.
This is an elk. Oh, let's see.
Elk.
Look at this. And believe it or not, Debbie, this elk was just born 2 weeks ago.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
And isn't it amazing? And when you think about it, like, oh, look at this. Elk are one of the most, they used to be all over the United States by the millions, but like the bison, now you can only find elk border states, northern border states, the Rockies, but again, a beautiful animal. And now elk...
How is this different from the deer?
Well, you know what? We have white-tailed deer in the east, and this is the elk. This is the second largest of the deer family in the U.S., second only to the moose. But elk are huge, 800 pounds when she's full grown. Yeah. And this is an animal that has to bulk up for winter. In the wintertime, they have to change their whole feeding pattern. Oh, she's going to go exploring.
We're going to let him walk off there,
yeah, there we go.
Because we have another predator coming.
Oh, I know. Here, we'll come back around.
Is it good to have them both in the same room?
No, not at all. There we go.
I want to make sure.
Yeah, exactly.
You're having a wardrobe
thank me later.
But here,
let's bring the wolf.
We got to meet this girl.
This
Look
is a timber wolf.
This is a timber wolf, and again, like this would be the #1 predator of the elk.
From Minnesota?
Is she gonna come up?
Yep. Have her jump right up. There we go. Come on.
All right, come on.
Come on, baby.
There we go. Her name's Allie.
Look how gorgeous.
Look how beautiful she is.
While we're getting the wolf up on the table, these are important to talk about.
Hold the leash. Hold the leash.
Used to be so numerous in the wild.
Oh, absolutely. Just like the elk. A wolf like this used to be all over the United States. Now they're only found, like the elk, in the border states. They follow the prey animals. But again, beautiful animal. She's only 2 years old.
Gigantic.
She's 100 pounds.
She's big.
This is 100 pounds.
And she can take down a big prey, can't she?
Oh, absolutely. Like, a pack of wolves can take down an elk. But you know, in the wintertime, they have to change their behavior too. I mean, they have to bulk up because if a wolf doesn't feed, oh, look at that. Well, it might be feeding on me a little bit. But in the wintertime, they'll have to go, after an elk, a weak elk. And that was interesting about the elk. About the elk, too. There you go, Doris.
Well, we're going to let him go. Unfortunately, we've got to stop.
We do. Oh, no.
Jared,
that was so much fun.
Really, thank you so much. Stay with us. For some of you, your local news is next. I'm a little scared, but it's all right. For the rest of you, stay with us. We'll be right back.
That's good.
Ready?
We've got a fox coming.
We're back with Jared, and oh, look at this adorable. Now, this is a little bit more speed.
Little guy. Now,
is this more your speed, Chris?
Yeah, we're going from the largest wild canid in North America, the wolf, to the smallest. This is a swift fox.
Swift fox, and explain why it's called the swift fox.
It's swift. It is swift.
Kind of cool.
Speed, cunning. This animal. Again, this is a predator that lives up in Canada. Used to be in the United States. They've been pretty much eradicated. But you know what? They're a beautiful animal. They feed on ground squirrels, and in the wintertime, this guy has to be pretty cunning to compete with wolves and other big predators.
And because he's so small, how does he survive the winter? Because a lot of times it has to do with girth.
With girth, well, I'll tell you what, he's a chunky little fox. Like he puts on the weight, and feel that coat though. I mean, the down.
Yeah. That's a double coat.
That's a double coat. And you know what? Feel the paws here, Debbie. Mm-hmm. She's got fur on the bottom of her feet.
Yeah.
If we had fur like that, we'd have to go to the doctor.
What do they eat?
These guys primarily feed. They eat the animals that the wolves can't get, like the small rodents, the birds, things like that. They have to survive on that.
And they do spend a lot of time underground, don't they?
They do. They can go under the sun. This fox here, his hearing is so acute that he can actually hear mice burrowing 4 feet under the surface of the snow and then dive and get them.
Isn't that amazing?
I love watching foxes in the wintertime.
Do you have a favorite of the animals that we've seen, or are they like all?
I love them all. I love them all. Of course,
pick?
You can't pick. There's so many to choose from.
And and it also is so amazing how many of the winter animals, they have ear adaptations for the winter, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You notice, look at the tiny ears. Like you see a desert fox has big ears because in a hot climate they need to
get rid of the heat.
But if you think about it, you don't want to have big appendages.
Like animal radar.
Yeah. Exactly. But you don't want to have big appendages hanging out in the snow because you frostbite.
Jared, thank you once again. Great stuff. Jared Miller, everybody check him out on TV. It's great here. We'll be right back.
It'll touch your heart and leave you smiling. November.
Greg, good job.